I love rainy mornings. I just grab my coffee and sit by the window in my underwear. That is until the coffee shop manager tells me to leave. Hey everyone, how's it going? New weekly update from yours truly. If this is your first time watching one of these, what I like to do is like to update everyone on what I've been gaming PlayStation wise and my PlayStation trophies as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, then feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hopefully these videos will be recommended out to you every week. I know YouTube notifications can sometimes be pretty finicky. I try to come up with these every week, usually every Sunday, sometimes a little later, but I try to get them out every Sunday. And if you watched this video last week, you kind of know what's in store because I actually did pretty much everything I said I was going to do last week, this week, which I know sometimes rare. Sometimes I get sidetracked or end up playing a game that I didn't plan on playing or something like that, or a game took me longer to finish than I thought. But no, pretty much everything that I said I was going to do last week, I did this week. So let's get on into it. First up was I actually got a platinum to Idle Champions finally. If you don't know, this is a free to play game, but it's an idle game, and so if you expect to play it, expect to put quite a few hours into it. They have a thing now to where once you unlock your second formation, you can kind of automate the runs, like you can automatically set to when your party will reset a run, and that makes the last few grindy trophies really easy. It's just I didn't bother looking up how to do all that stuff. I've had my second formation unlocked for like at least a year, but I didn't really bother looking up how to automate stuff and all that. So then I finally one day said, "What am I doing? I could have this platinum already." So I finally did it, and sure enough, you get the platinum. Some people on the business profile forums are kind of saying it doesn't work, and some people said it does, or they finally fixed it to where it does. And I can tell you it does work. I got that first trophy right when I logged on, right when it was calculating my results. And then the second trophy I got right as I reset a run. So that's definitely an easier way to do it, but still expect to spend I'd say at least a good like 70 hours into it because you need to have a few good champions before you can unlock your second formation because the thing to unlock the second formation is kind of hard. So you got to have a few good champions before you can do that. So yeah, still expect to sink quite a bit of time into it. But other than that, it's a pretty easy platinum. So if you want a free easy platinum, then there you go. Next up, as I finished off that DLC and Terminator Resistance, I said I wanted to do that to get the 100%, and I was able to. I actually played pretty much all this DLC on stream. I didn't play the first mission, but I played all the rest on stream. I think it took me about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, something like that. So I was able to get all the side stuff. There are like 3 missable trophies, but basically, as long as you do all the side stuff that pops up, you'll get them missable trophies, so you don't really got to worry about it too much. And so I got my 100% on Terminator Resistance. I was pretty happy about that. Then next up, I went to Yakuza Like a Dragon, aka Yakuza 7, aka Like a Dragon 7, whatever. And I've already platinumed the PS4 version a long time ago, back like when it first came out, pretty much. So I wanted to platinum the PS5 version because the next Yakuza Like a Dragon or Like a Dragon 8, is coming out here soon. It's actually coming out on the 26th of this month. So I'm really excited to play that. So kind of as like a little homage to that, I wanted to get the platinum to the PS5 version. So I did. I beat the true Final Millennium Tower, which is, I forgot how much of a pain in the ass it is. But if you're grinded out pretty good, it's not too bad. And I was able to get that platinum trophy to start off my year of the RPGs. Like I said, Terminator kind of has some RPG elements too, so I guess that could also count in a way. And then I got a trophy in Puzzle Quest 3, which is another free to play game. It's a match 3 puzzle game with like RPG elements in it, if you don't know. I got a trophy for defeating 100 dragons. Now, the only trophies I need to platinum is to get a piece of gear to level 50, which that's going to be the last trophy I get. And then also I need a trophy for doing a battle like co-op with 2 to 4 other players. The reason I haven't got that trophy yet is because when the game first came out, that trophy is really buggy. Like the co-op mode is really buggy to where sometimes you cannot join other players co-op even if they invite you. And so sometimes it work, sometimes it wouldn't, and every time I tried it wouldn't work. So I hear that they have fixed that in the latest patch, but I haven't tried since the latest patch. So I'll need to get that here pretty soon. And then After that, like I said, is getting a gear level 50, which takes a lot of resources to do. And if you're playing it free, like I am, it takes a while to grind out those resources. I know some people have already gotten it, but they've hit the game a lot harder than I am. I'm playing it super casually, so that's why it's taking me forever. But hopefully I'll get it eventually, and that'll be another free-to-play platinum. Next up, I started Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which, like I said, is my year of the RPG. And it's like an RPG slash first-person shooter, and also the game can you can play it heavily stealthily. It's a lot easier if you play it stealthy. You don't have to, especially if you're playing on these difficulty, but like I said, it's really helpful if you do. And I have no platinums to platinum this game. Telling you right now, there's trophies for going through the game without killing anybody. There's trophies for going through the game without setting off any alarms, and that just... I hear it's not too bad if you follow a guide, but I have no interest in playing it that way. I'm just having fun playing it on my own, playing it, how I want to play it. I've been basically going around just gunning everyone down, killing everybody. And it's pretty funny because, sometimes when the NPCs know they're the last one alive, they'll be like, God help me, or sometimes if you're like gone on a killing spree and there's like 2 or 3 left, they'll say, maybe it's safer if we stay back here. That's just awesome. That's stuff that I wouldn't hear if I was playing a game where I wasn't killing nobody and, playing it to where I don't get notified, don't get noticed. So I'm having fun playing the way I want to, damn it. So I'm not gonna bother getting those. Yeah, I could do another playthrough and get them, but I'm not interested. I'm just playing it for fun. So as for my game stats, Idle Champions was at 87%. Now it's at 100% platinum. Terminator Resistance was at 90%. Now it's at 100% platinum. Well, I already had the platinum, but now it's at 100%. Yakuza Like a Dragon was at 91%. Now it's at 100 platinum. Puzzle Quest 3 was at 79%. Now it's at 89%, so it went up 10%. And Deus Ex went, I hadn't started it yet. Well, I did play it way back when, but I think I deleted it off my profile, so it wasn't sitting at 0%, or maybe it was. But anyways, it went from 0 to 11%. We'll see. Like I said, I have no plans to platinum it, but I do have all the DLCs to it already, so I should get it up a pretty decent percentage just by getting all the DLC trophies and all the trophies I can get while I'm playing through it. I am still going for trophies that, that are kind of weird to do, but I say I could do that, but I'm just, like I said, just no plans to get to platinum. Now, my trophy level is still 555. That's what it was last week, so no change there. My overall trophy is at 14,294, which is an increase of 25 trophies from last week. My platinums is now sitting at 162, which is an increase of 2 from last week. My golds is now at 1135. Let me just say 1,135. My silver trophies is at 2,655, which is an increase of 2 from last week. And my bronzes is sitting at 10,342, which is an increase of 18 from last week. My games played is at 674, which is actually no change, so I guess I did keep Deus Ex as 0. So that would have been +1 otherwise. My completed games is at 161, which is an increase of 3, which would be Terminator for the 100%, Yakuza, Like a Dragon, and Idle Champions. 2 platinums, 3 games completed. My completion rating, and so it begins, is now at 53.71%, which is a decrease by 0.4%. I'll get around to why I said so it begins here in a minute, but my unearned trophies is now 11,428, which is an increase of 57. Yes, an increase, not a decrease, unfortunately. My trophies per day is at 2.56, which didn't change, so it's still the same from last week. And my world rank is now at 17,010, which is better, actually better, believe it or not, by 15 spots. And my country rank is at 3,659, which is worse by 4 spots. My world rank went down, but my country rank went up a little bit. Dang US people, I tell you. Anyways, that's why I said, and so it begins. I've been telling you guys, I've been playing quicker games, like pretty much all of December and maybe a little bit of November. I played a bunch of quicker games, and so my trophies per day went up, my completion rating went way up. I was playing quicker games and was platinum then. And my world rank went up, or went better, I guess. My country rank got better. And I've been telling people last week that that's going to slow down and change. My numbers are going to go back to where they were. Heck, you know, the past couple times I did these videos, I earned like 70 something trophies, 90 something trophies. I think I earned 100 and something one week. But I said that's gonna go back down to my normal 20s and eight and like high teens, and sure enough, this week was what, 25? Yeah, 25 trophies. So my can expect my completion rating to go down a little bit. I mean, I might be able to bump it back up because, like I said, I'm planning to get quite a bit of trophies in this DX because I have the DLC trophies already. So I'm sure I'll get above my 53%. I guess you'd say 54% I need to kind of bump up the completion. And then Like a Dragon, Yakuza Like a Dragon 2, or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Like a Dragon 8, whatever the hell. That, I'm hoping I'll be able to platinum it like I did the previous game, because it seems like they've made the trophies a little easier. Usually the trophy that held me up on those games were to get 100% of the completion list done, and the completion list would always give you like pretty hard stuff to do in the mini games, like even the gambling mini games, which are some games I don't know because they're like games based off in Japan. So sometimes you play Japanese mini games like Koi Koi and Mahong, and there's other ones in there that I just, like, don't know how to play. So, and you know, I never really kind of wanted to really learn how to play them. So Shogi's another one, but Shogi's basically like Japanese chess. I'm not that great at chess either. So, you know, I usually didn't get the platinums due to that, and mainly that trophy alone, you know. So they haven't had that trophy in the past couple Like a Dragon games. They didn't in Like a Dragon Gaiden, and they didn't in this past Yakuza Like a Dragon. So as long as they don't have that trophy, I'm hoping I can get the platinum again. And so that will bump me up because I do plan to play Yakuza Like a Dragon after I get done with Deus Ex, if it's out. If it's not out yet, I might play one of the games I've already started, like maybe Skyrim or Fallout 4 or that Vikings Wolves of Midgard game. So my completion rating might go up a little bit, but then once I get the games that I might not platinum, like I might not platinum Persona 3 Reload, I plan to play. I might not platinum Persona 4 Golden. I might not platinum. Well, I might not platinum Persona 5 Royal, but I hear Royal's not too bad of a plat, so I might get the platinum of that one. You know, I might not platinum the Baldur's Gate games I plan on playing. I might not platinum, you know, all these RPGs I have planned to play. I'm sure I'll platinum some of them, but I probably won't platinum a lot of them. And let's face it, RPGs are time consuming, so I expect my trophies per day to drop. I expect my world rankings and country rankings to get worse, probably back to where they were. You know, my world rankings was hovering around like the 19k, 20k for the longest time, and my country rank I think was like in the low 4k range. So I don't want to I want to be surprised if those go back to that. We'll see, but that's why I said, and so it begins, you know, so it starts. Expect my numbers to go back to what they were. Enough with these quicker games. I do still have a few I could play, but like I said, I'm focusing on RPGs right now. And that's, you know, what I'm planning on doing. So my plans for this coming up week is to play more Deus Ex. Again, I've said it a few times now, I have no plans to platinum it. So once I beat it, I'm done. You know, I might mop up a trophy or two if I'm say, oh, I could have done that. I can do that real quick, you know, right now, loading an old save or something. I might do something like that. But like I said, no platinum there. Don't even want to attempt it. It's not too bad if you follow a guide, but still, like I said, I don't want to play it that way. So once I beat it, I'll pretty much be moving on. And like I said, if Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is out already, then I'll jump to that. If not, then like I said, I'll probably play a game that I've already started, unless I can find one of my RPGs that are on the quicker side. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much my plans for this week is to beat Deus Ex Mankind Divided. If I do, you know, I plan to play the DLCs too. And if say I beat it all, say I beat it and then I beat all the DLCs, what am I gonna do then? Like I said, I'm probably gonna go back to one of these games I've already started, which are, I think I've listed them already, but Skyrim, Fallout 4, Vikings Wolves of Midgard, um, Dragon Age Inquisition's another one, and I want to say there's like another one on there. We shall see what goes there. And that's pretty much all I have planned for this week. I might stream some of this Deus Ex since that's pretty much all I plan to be playing. You know, if my dad wants to play something co-op, or I have some other people, Gutter Snipe and Sleepster, wanting to play a co-op game with me. You know, if that happens, then that's cool too. But like I said, for the main thing, for solo play, single player, what I'm going to be playing personally is Deus Ex, I believe that's how you say that, Mankind Divided. Other than that, it's a toss-up. That's pretty much my only plans. Alright, well, we'll finish off the video here with some stream clips of me playing Terminator Resistance, the DLC, the Annihilation Line DLC, where I kill myself a couple times by cooking grenades too long, like the noob that I am. Hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Not seeing anything. But one thing I've noticed by using these goggles a lot in this game, they will literally spawn enemies. See? They just spawned them. So, you know. Is he just gonna stand there all day? I mean, what is he, a machine or something? Ah. Very easy. Leave it to me to screw up a very easy, though. Almost.
Move back, Rivers. The antenna's gonna blow.
Well, that blows.
Holy
Sorry.
shit!
Terminator.
There's no one here.
What the hell?
Take a look around.
I'm
See if
holding
you
an
can find
invisible
something
gun.
useful.
Can I shoot my invisible gun? I can shoot my invisible gun. And now it looks like he's doing something questionable. Oh, okay, that's enough of that. Well, that was easy.
Done.
Let's, oh. I can't even loot it. It fell in the debris. I can't loot it. No. My loot. My precious loot. Oh, well, what are we gonna do?
Everyone focus! Next time that could be one of us.
I guess oh, shh. I held it too long. Damn it. I was waiting for more of them to come. I cooked the grenade too long. I said, let me cook, and I cooked it too long. There. What? The backpack is full. Full of what? Oh, I don't want stimulants. It's full of shit, that's what it's full of.
Two in front.
The reason I died that time is because that guy was in my way. Son of a bitch. I hate it. I hate it.